Welcome, everyone. Here's another fascinating tool from Jennifer Sands, the Jonono. It's kind of a fun little, basically, it's a pendulum training game, where basically you're getting a bunch of pendulum charts for different areas. Particularly, what you're getting is 6 wheels double-sided for the 12 zodiac signs. So if you're into zodiac and want a particular pendulum chart for you, this is pretty cool. You also get 2 wheels, hotties and hunks, find out about yourself, find out about your guy, friendship, and 1 zodiac fan, time, date, numbers, gems, etc. So this is your typical little... these are usually in books or other things. She's done this so that you can actually have a fun little game here. Or, they're made up for you. But they're definitely, they're heavy laminated stuff. I'm going to show you the pendulum. She shows you how to get adjusted to a pendulum, how to use it. It's pretty simple stuff. But, where do you start with pendulums? And she has a very feminine touch for everything. Somebody may like these if you are female. This is from 1996. These are around and about if you want to get them, but they are not being made anymore. You will have to get them used. Here's one of their charts. Now, they're on heavy cardboard here, so that is kind of nice. Here's a yes, no, ask again, maybe. One of these types of little charts, which are fun, always nice to have, small. Let's look at the pendulum you get. Now, you get this heavy brass pendulum on a nice chain with a bead at the end. It's a pretty heavy pendulum. I'm surprised that she used that because most women tend to like less light, but it's the right shape. It's a nice pendulum. These in themselves usually run about $8 to $15, depending on it. Here's an interesting chart, yes, no, and it has dates, day of the week, month, and it also has particular gems on there, which is kind of nice. You want to find, well, what gem is good for me? On the other side, you have yes, no, and you have a astrological, again. She's big into astrological. These are... very much astrologically based pendulum charts. So, here's the pendulum charts. They're in full color, as you can see. There's 6 of them, but they're double-sided. So there's one for each of the 12 zodiac signs. Let's look at these a little bit. Here's one for Taurus, and it has medical conditions on it, which is interesting. You can do medical dowsing. Foods, herbs, and spices. So, in general, what you're supposed to do with things like this is you hold the pendulum over the center and then you ask a question. And then the pendulum will go to the area that, it's like a good pendulum. It seems to be I'm not sure if she's done anything. That's strange. Getting that little wiggle there, which you usually don't get from something like this. But so you ask a question and it goes out to whatever the particular area you want. So it's a nice brass pendulum that works well. Trying to see if they have actually the same things on it. They do seem to be slightly different each card. I don't know if that's for the sensitivity of a particular sign, but these are slightly variant. They have male and female, ovaries, prostate, and these are good cards. They're good, nice, round, full-color cards. As I said, you get one there for each, and there's a lot of information on there, as I've stated. Health, herbs, foods, planetary rulers, but it is very astrologically based, obviously. But, a lot of people like that. I don't know if this was a time where people were getting back into astrology type things or not. Now, here's find out about your guy. And again, you use this the same way that any pendulum chart, and that is, you hold it in the center and you ask a question. And things will swing in a particular direction. So this seems to be, as he said, a very sensitive pendulum. This guy is the one for you. He's not interested. Now, you can put someone's picture in the center here as well, and that would be a way of actually getting more information on that person. And they are two-sided, hotties and hunks. He's a great kisser. He's looking good, but is not romantic. His best friends like you. So it's a fun little romantic card here. As I said, I think she, this is, I would say, a typical female touch here with something like that. And, but it's fun. I've never seen anything like this before where you can actually do some romantic stuff. So, relationship type things. Find out about yourself. Take time to enjoy your favorite sport. And what is this on the other side? Friendship. Someone is jealous of you. So the whole idea is you can ask about a particular friend by putting their picture in the center here or just stating their name. Or you can look for general information, so that's kind of fun as well. So it's unusual. I've never seen these kind of actual pendulum charts before. There's an awful lot of pendulum books, and they're books. A lot of them are difficult to use as well because of the fact that, they're in books, and you either have to rip the page out of the book. Some of them are spiral bound that allow you to use them easier. But books are difficult, and usually they're much more mundane. This has a sense of humor to it. It's a fun kit in general. So you're getting something here that is different. And of course, it's done by Jennifer Sands. Now, she's a famous psychic. She still is practicing out there from what I can see on the internet. She made a lot of different products like this in the late 1990s. I'm not sure when she stopped producing. So she made lots of different things. This is her pendulum. We have another one that we have from her. And she made, 10, 20 different types of psychic-based things. So, and she is a psychic herself and still doing readings if you're interested. So make sure you check the links below. A lot of these things are available, and we will give you a link of where to go to get them. We also have many pendulum tools, courses, etc. We highly recommend you go to our page that has modern new tools as well as vintage tools. And of course, like this video, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, we have a lot more to show, and we need your support.